Hey guys, welcome back to another episode of Out of the Park Baseball 24 here on GM Games with the Chicago White Sox. And I think we might be coming to an end with this playthrough. We're in our ninth season. I think I want to get through 10. And then we'll do a post-mortem, if you will, and then we will continue on. I've got some ideas for a new episode or a new series. Once we're done with this one, we'll get your feedback and we'll go from there. So I got a season to get through here, though. We are 95 and 55. We got about 2 weeks left in the regular season. We're 3 games up on Cleveland. We're looking for our 4th World Series title in 5 years. Yep, we have won 3 of the last 4 World Series, 27 and 28. Lost in the ALCS here against Cleveland. We won the World Series last year, and we are looking to win another one this year. We are really good. First in pitching, first in defense, 4th in runs scored. We are a very, very good baseball team. So let's go ahead and sim to the end of the regular season, and then we'll take a look at the team stats. And this is the first episode I've recorded in like a week and a half, so if there's stuff I don't remember, you guys are just going to have to forgive me. Just got back from my road trip yesterday. We walk this one off, bottom of the 9th. Cool. Serna 5 2/3, 1 run. Perez gets the win. Yeah, I got home about 7:30 in the morning yesterday from Fargo. Got about 15 minutes of sleep on the bus ride home. Slept for about 12 hours last night. Still feeling a little off, but much better than I was yesterday for sure. So we start this episode with back-to-back wins. Derek Mitchell, who was a waiver wire claim for us at the beginning of the season, has hit 20 home runs and put up an 850 OPS. You love to see that. Estevan Machado with his 23rd home run. It looks like he's going to end up really close to, average can be down a little bit, but everything else is right in line. So, well worth the $38 million or whatever it is we're paying him. So we win 3 games against Texas, and we walked this one off in the bottom of the 9th. Luis Ariz with a sac fly in the bottom of the 9th. We went on 2 hits. That's what good baseball teams do. At Kansas City now. There's our 4th straight victory. Leads up to 5 on Cleveland as we look to win another division title. Jung-Hoo Lee with his 16th home run. Machado 3 more hits, up to 99 RBIs. Caleb Appleby still with a sub-2 ERA. 15 and 5, 1.97 earned run average. 11-2 victory. That's 5 in a row to start this episode. Machado 3 hits. Up to batting average up to 270. Got over 100 RBIs. Cam Collier having another great year for us. Jack Sawinski with a bases clearing double. He hasn't been great, but he's fine. Good defensively. Can give us a little bit of pop in his bat. Picked him up at the deadline along with Ariz. Dollars 14 and 5. We clinched how many games do we have left? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Do we have any in October? No, we have 7 games left. We have a 5-game lead, so that means our magic number is 2. We lose the final game of the series against Kansas City, but it looks like Cleveland lost as well. So we should clinch the division with 1 win here in our last 6. I guess 2 wins in our next 6. Did the math wrong. We're 101 and 56. Dion Jarito is our top hitting prospect. 2 for 3 with a home run. Jung-Hoo Lee hits his 17th. Johnny Ray doesn't pitch deep into games, but man, he is good. Yeah, he's been good. This maybe is okay. Rocco Reed, 12 wins out of the White Sox bullpen. Love to see that. All right, can we clinch the division? Can we get a win today? Clinch the division. Set up our we do. We win 6-0. Colin McKinney having a great second season as a member of the White Sox. It's one of our few draft picks that have really I guess it's his third season now. Is it his third or is what's his fourth season? My God. He's been around forever. He's been really good. Sawinski, Machado, Collier, all homer. And we clinch the division. So we got... Yeah, I mean, we should be able to set up our roster, our pitching rotation either way. So as long as no one gets hurt, we should be good. Damn. I mean, not damn that we won and we put up 10 runs and we win, but I was hoping that Appleby would end the season with a sub-2 ERA. It's not going to happen. Those 3 runs in 6 put him at 2.07, but that's okay. We get 2 home runs from Sawinski, Collier, Jarito. So Sawinski ended up okay. I mean, 220 with 10 home runs. Plotky had 3 hits. Collier drove in 4. Final games of the season are against Baltimore, 84 and 75. I think our record is, what was our, was it 106 wins? Was the most we've had so far? Yeah, back in 2027. So if we can sweep Baltimore, we'll tie our best record. Well, that's not going to happen now. It's fine. Luis Serna. There we go, the 6-2 win. So Serna will finish the season 13 and 7 with a 3.08. Slade Caldwell homers, Royce Lewis homers, 2 batters with over 100 RBIs, and we got Johnny Ray on the mound for the last game of the regular season. We finish 105 and 57 with a 7-6 victory, no injuries. Estevan Machado goes 3 for 5 with 3 RBIs in the final game of the season. Ends up hitting 272. Only lost 11 points off his batting average, 7 points off his on-base percentage, 6 points off his slugging. His OPS plus was actually higher, so he ended up having exactly really the same season he's had the last 2 years and just absolutely absurd defensively. So that works out. Jung-Hoo Lee hits his 18th home run. He's had 3 5+ WAR seasons for us since signing him as a free agent. That'll work. All right, the regular season comes to an end. Let's take a look at our team. Estevan Machado, 7.9 WAR, 26 home runs, 108 RBIs. We talked about him and Lee already. Royce Lewis put up 4.5 WAR. Good with the bat. I mean, 752 OPS, 111 OPS plus, but he was really, really good at second base as well. So this was a good pickup for us last season. That was probably it, because I think he wants... Yeah, I mean, we can afford that, but I don't know if I want to spend that much money on him. Cam Collier just continues to rake. We brought him in beginning of last season, and he's hit 60 home runs the last 2 seasons. I'll take it. Jeremy Maxey had a really good year, 2.8 WAR. I mean, if he can give us that with that glove, he's one of the best catchers in the league, so I have no problem there. Zion Jarito. And why is it going... So Sawinski with us, 222. Put up a above average OPS plus. 10 home runs, 31 RBIs. I mean, he's fine. Plays good defense. Now Zion Jarito. In half a season, 14. I mean, that's a 28 home run, 100 RBI pace. 760 OPS as a 24-year-old. I'll take it. Caldwell took a bit of a step back this season, but still fine. As a ideally a 4th outfielder, but somebody who can give you a couple of weeks of starts if you need them. That works. Plotky was exactly what we thought he was going to be. He put up 1.2 WAR. He was okay with the bat. I mean, that's 45 extra base hits, drove in 53, and was really, really good at third base. Only made 4 errors in 149 games at third base. Josh Moore as a backup utility guy. He was fantastic. Riley Jackson was okay. I mean, he is what he is, right? A 250 hitter. Going to give you some pop, and he's fine as a backup catcher. Arise was hit 290 for us with an average OPS. Gave us exactly what we thought he would. Maybe the average was a little lower. And then Shohei was not effective. Pitching, yeah, our pitching staff continues to be just the best in the game. Serna and Appleby, too. Well, Serna's not really homegrown talent, but I'll consider him homegrown talent because he spent like 3 years in our minor leagues before calling him up. But Serna and Appleby are both homegrown. Technically, Johnny Ray is as well. He was with us. We traded him to Boston and then brought him back. McKinney is homegrown. And then our bullpen we've just pieced together on the waiver wire, frankly, and they've been really, really good. So that is our team as it stands. As we get ready for the postseason. All right. So let's go ahead and sim to the next playoff round. Nope, that's not what I wanted to do. Nope. Clicked the wrong button. We're taking on either the Tigers or the Guardians. We want to get to the next playoff round. Who are we playing? The Tigers or the Guardians? I hope it's the Tigers. Tired of the Guardians. Played them last year, played them the year before that. I think we played them in the season we won the World Series with a 79-win year. Looks like we're taking on Cleveland. All right, so they went 97 and 65. Great bullpen. Starters were pretty good. They were pretty good defensively as well. They're just they're the White Sox light. Their pitching isn't quite as good as us. Their defense isn't quite as good as us. Their offense isn't quite as good as us, but they're still a pretty good team. They got a lot of injuries right now. They're on their 4th starting catcher. That is brutal. They get Kyle Teal back. They get him back tomorrow, so that'll be big for them. Yeah, Bronny Munoz, he was really good last year. Looks like he had an okay season this year. The record doesn't really indicate it, but yeah, I mean, we should win this game, right? We should win this game. But we'll see how it goes. Why is Mitchell not on the postseason roster? What are you clowns doing? Yeah, we're taking Shohei off of the postseason roster. What are we doing here? What are we doing here? All right. Any other changes I want to make? Really, no Reed? Really? He only won 12 games this year. I think we take Blanco. Yeah, Blanco's going to come off. He's been pretty bad. All right, so we're going with a 4-man rotation. Serna should be ready to pitch. Yeah, Serna, Appleby, McKinney, Ray. We're going to bring all of our relievers in a little bit earlier. Long relief. Rocco Reed will be a specialist / middle relief. All right, so that gets all of our big 3 relievers in a little bit early, which is fine. And hopefully we have a extended postseason. Let's see how it goes. Bronny Munoz against Luis Serna in Game 1, potentially. And we win 2-1. We score 2 runs in the bottom of the 2nd inning. Jeremy Maxey, 2-run homer. Serna goes 6 2/3 innings. We pick up the win. Game 2 will be Caleb Appleby. 16 wins, an ERA of 2.07. We win again, 7-1, so Appleby continues his hot pitching. We get 3 hits from Lewis. We get a home run from Cam Collier. Appleby goes 4. The bullpen pitches 5 shutout innings. We are up 2-0, but we got to win a game in Cleveland. I don't want this to come back to Chicago for a Game 5. Let's just win a game and end the series here. Nope, we lose the first game in Cleveland 4-2. We get a 3-run homer from Meade. Durden, 2 hits, 2 RBIs. All right, so we got Ray against Cease here in Game 4. The former White Sox, Dylan Cease, against his old club. And we win 3-1. Cam Collier, most valuable player, with a home run and 4 runs knocked in. Reed goes 5. Excellent. Excellent. We win the series 3-1, so we should be rested and ready to go for our next series against the Minnesota Twins. The Twins took out the Astros and the Blue Jays. 86, which means they're going to beat us, right? They're 86 and 76. That means they're going to beat us. They had a pretty good offense, 5th in the American League. Pretty good pitching staff, 5th in the American League. And defensively, they're actually better than an 86 and 76 team, frankly. They're without Correa. That hurts. And it looks like that might be... So they're without Correa and Thomas, 2 of their starters. But they got the former White Sox, Carson Williams, as their starting shortstop. Drew Romo, one of the best defensive catchers in the game. They got Arenado at DH. Not Omari Dieng. He looks really good. That is good. All right. Now that's what we got going on here in the ALCS. We're only 5-4 against the Twins this season, so we'll see. Game 1 at home goes to the White Sox. We win 4-2. Serna gets the win. 3 hits for Jarrito. Plotke with a couple of RBIs. Royce Lewis with a 2-run homer, and we take Game 1. Game 2 will be Luis Perales. Oh, no, it would be Jose Olivares. 10-4 with a 2.89 against Caleb Appleby, and we are up 2-0 again. We win this one in the 11th. Jung-Hoo Lee with a sac fly in the 11th inning to win it. Plotke 2 hits. Lee had a home run. Appleby doesn't make it through 5, but our bullpen gives us 4, 5, 6 2/3 shutout ball. We'll go to Minnesota now with Colin McKinney on the mound to try to take a 3-0 lead against Joe Ryan. We lose 4-1. Carson Williams hurts his former team with a 3-run homer, and Stephen Kwan hurts his former team with a solo home run. All right. A couple of White Sox coming back to burn us. So we got Ray going in Game 4 now. We are up 3-1, another extra inning win. Estevan Machado with an RBI double in the 10th. I am recording, right? I am recording and I do have audio. Okay. Ray goes 5 shutout. Wolfhook Vera Pena 4 2/3 shutout ball. And we look to advance to the World Series with a victory in our next game. We'll have Serna going for us. Oh, and they beat us. They beat us 3-2. We were up 2-0 after 6. Is that the bullpen? Yeah, Frias gives up a couple of runs. Serna pitches 5 shutout. Collier hits another home run. All right. Well, let's see what happens here in Game 6. I got international amateurs, so let's do that real quick. I don't think any of these players will ever make the team, or I don't say they'll ever make the team, but they won't make the team before we are on to other things, but still treat this as if we're going to be around for the long term. Not a ton of great talent here. Yeah, I mean, I'll invite these guys, but I'm not uber impressed by them. Catcher with low intelligence. Yeah, that's pretty... I think we might just take a run at that starter. Fastball, sinker, cutter. Excuse me. Oof. I think that might be the end task for us is Juan Rivas. All right, so we got a day off. We took 1 out of 3 in Minnesota. We got 2 at home. Got Appleby going here in Game 6, and we win the series, and we go to the World Series. Royce Lewis, 7 for 19, is named your ALCS Most Valuable Player. Twins scored 2 in the top of the first. We get an RBI from Lewis. We get a home run from Sawinski. Appleby doesn't make it out of 4, but our bullpen, man, is so good. All right, well, we're back in the World Series for a chance at 4 and 5 seasons. We're taking on the Cincinnati Reds. The Reds 87 and 75, third in the National League in runs scored, fifth in runs against. Their defense is below average. Got some home run pop. Jared Donovan, Christian Encarnacion Strand, Ellie De La Cruz keeps trucking away for them. Eddie Ravito is their best pitcher. Max Fried started the season with them, got hurt. Yeah, I mean, their pitching staff looks okay. They got a couple of decent starters, Ravito and Woodruff. Their lineup looks okay. So, I mean, it's not going to be a cakewalk. It's not going to be a cakewalk. As we look for 4 and 5, it'll be Ravito against I think we're gonna go Ray, so we can get Serna back out there for game 2. See if we can steal this game with Johnny Ray on the mound. We can. We win. We don't steal it. We win it easily. 7-1. Jung-Hoo Lee 4 hits. Royce Lewis 3 hits. Lee, Jarito, and Lewis all homer. Ray only gives us 3 2/3, but that's fine. We beat up Ravito in game 1. So now we've got Serna going in game 2. We've got 2-0 with a .51 ERA in the postseason. And we win again. Serna gives up 1 in 5 2/3 innings. Another home run from Royce Lewis. 3 hits and 2 RBIs from Plotke. 3 RBIs from Maxey. We take both games at home to start the World Series. Caleb Appleby against Alejandro Molin. And we lose 5-1. Ooh, they get 5 off of Appleby, who's got a 4.5 ERA here in the postseason. All right, so we lose game 3. Game 4 is Colin McKinney against Blake Tidwell. And we are 1 game away from another World Series. A 4-run top of the second. Jung-Hoo Lee, 2 hits, 2 RBIs. Jeremy Maxey with a home run. Our bullpen does it again. We are up 3-1 with a chance to close it out. Johnny Ray on the mound against Jacob Mizorowski. And we win our 4th World Series in 5 years. We are, I would say, the best dynasty in the game since, the Big Red Machine of the 70s? Maybe the Orioles? Johnny Ray, 6 innings of 1-hit ball. Jarito hits his 3rd home run. Maxey hits his 3rd home run. And we finish off the Cincinnati Reds in 5 games, and we win another World Series. So I think, guys, we've got 1 more season ahead of us here with the White Sox. See if we can make it 5 out of 6, and then we will carry on. So we are going to do the offseason here. Deliver on a dynasty. Yes, we did. We are world champions again. 4 titles in 5 years. New budget. $160 million budget. Are you kidding me with this? This is making me nuts. We've won 4 World Series in 5 years, and we can't get our fan loyalty above average. We are, however, going to bump our ticket prices, given that we just won our 4th World Series in 5 years. So we are going to have some decisions to make. So we got a lot of free agents. Vera, Lewis, and Griffith are all free agents. I can't sign any of them. Yeah, I mean, I could offer Lewis a qualifying offer, but I get my assumption is that he would take it. So we gotta, we've got some decisions to make. I mean, we have to bring Appleby, McKinney, and Serna back. I think it might be time to move on from Johnny Ray. Except none of those offers are any good. I want to look at the waiver wire real quick. Second overall pick in the draft. Wow, 75. You don't see that very often. I like what I see out of Jesus Garcia. I think we'll put in a claim for him. See if we can fill a spot in the bullpen. All right, so we got to do arbitration. So let's talk to the players that we know we want to sign. So he wants 12.875. If we offer him a long-term deal, yeah, that's a lot. So let's do 12.250. 122 million. Let's do that instead. All right. We'll let the AI deal with. He wants 9 years. Did you take 6? You would. All right. That's fine. 6 years, $70 million for Colin McKinney. Serna wants 17.4. Yeah, I can't afford that. 750. 2.2 for Frias. $6 million for Malstead is fine, so it's actually going to be like 5.8. Probably be less. Probably be. Oh, no, it isn't. Why is my phone beeping? There we go. All right, 5.9 for Malstead. Sorry about that noise. That was my knee. You guys know I'm fidgety. So we got 2.2 for Pinales. We'll offer him 2.1. 3.2 for Wolfix. That should be 3.150. Yep. Can't believe we aren't getting budget increases with what we've done for this team. Seems ridiculous to me, but Cam Collier wants 6.3. I'm just going to offer him 1 at 6. I'm going to offer him 1 at 6.1. There we go. We got $3 million for Plotke, $3 million for Caldwell. That's fine. 2.850 should do it. Nope. There we go. And then same thing for Caldwell. All right, so we've made arbitration offers to everybody. So Johnny Ray is the only one left. Is he getting replaced? Yeah, I mean, Powell's ready to go. So is Tharps. Oh, I want to do this before I forget. Yeah, so Powell's ready to go. Tharps is ready to go. So, I mean, that means Ray is probably done. But I don't, like, nothing here stands out to me as I mean, I wouldn't mind trading him straight up for a reliever. Just none of these relievers. What if I just did this? Yeah. I think we non-tender. As crazy as that sounds, I think we non-tender Johnny Ray, who's just coming off of was coming off of 24 and 11 over the last 2 seasons with 378 strikeouts in 311 innings. 3 straight seasons of a sub-3 ERA. I mean, he's been so good. And I think we non-tender. Go ahead and sim. So we picked up Garcia, which is good. We should get some fan interest bumps from some of those signings. Jake Jaloff's time with us is done. He was our first overall first-round pick, and it didn't work out. But that's okay. Cam Collier signed. Fans like that. Appleby signed. Fans like that. Caldwell signed. Fans like that. Serna signed. Fans like that. They liked McKinney. So we should be at 100 now. Yep. We have $36 million available for extensions after some of the contracts that we've signed. Only $12 million available for this year. We should have a little bit once we get to free agency because it'll take the Ray contract off the books since we're not signing him, but not much to. We won't have much to. We won't have much money to do anything with, I guess I should say. Frias and Wolfick both signed. Let's go to here and run practice. Yeah, Rivas, obviously, that's going to be our entire bank, but that's fine. I don't really care. Gold Gloves. Should have had Machado, I assume. Machado wins it. That's our only one, but that's fine. There are your NL Gold Glove winners. AL Reliever of the Year, Raylan Perez. We signed him to a long-term deal. I'm glad we hung on to him. That was a we got shady for him for a bit, right? He was so good in 2026, was terrible in 27. We even sent him to the minor leagues this season. Had a couple of good seasons back-to-back, but has really exploded the last 2 years, and he walks home with a Reliever of the Year award. Good for him. Camilo Doval in the National League. Got the Silver Slugger Awards in the AL. We didn't win any. It's all right. We do it as a team. Win as a team. Derek Mitchell is your Rookie of the Year. He was such a good waiver claim for us. 20 home runs, 51 RBIs in 98 games, and 843 OPS, 2 WAR. He was great. And we had Zion Dorito, finished third. So a couple of rookies in the top 5 for the now 4-time World Series champion Chicago White Sox. We are the Manager of the Year again. Cy Young goes to Vince Sanchez. Appleby was 16-5 with a 2.07 ERA and finished 4th in the Cy Young. Pat Keener, I guess. I mean, he wasn't as good as Appleby. Pitched more innings. Strider was really good. 20-5 with a 2.06, and Vince Sanchez is a beast. 17-8, 1.71 in the NL. It's Will Sanders of the Giants. Chris Paddock was big in our Cubs playthrough. And Gavin Killen is your most valuable player with the Tigers, 31 home runs. Machado finishes 2nd. What? Because he had a few more home runs? Give me a break. Cody Schreier. Look at Washington, 3-4-5 in the most valuable player. Cody Schreier again with a crazy good season. Let's get to free agency. We are going to have some. We need a new second baseman. I don't think we have a second baseman on our roster right now. 25-year-old starter wants $16 million. Oof. He looks good, man. Might go after him. All right. What do we got? Not much. Royce Lewis is in the top 10. What do we have? What do we have for money? Yeah, we got $2 million. That's kind of what I thought was going to happen. So Powell comes up. Oh, I know what we were going to do. We were going to move Tharps to third, and we were going to move Plotke to second. Right? That was going to be the plan. Yeah, Tharps was going to be our starting third baseman. So let's do what we normally do and clear this. So catcher, we got Maxey. First base, we got Cam Collier. Plotke's going to move to second. We got Machado at short. We've got Marquise Tharps at third. We've got Jarrito in left. Oh, yeah, we're short in center field. I think we got to go Caldwell in center field again. Caldwell in center for now. And Jung-Hoo Lee could play center, but I kind of like having Mitchell as that catch-all backup. We need a bat. I mean, the reality is we need a bat. We need a DH. We got Paulson, who's on trade bait at this point. Oh, look at Luke Papano. He is ready to go, so we should probably put him on the roster. Anybody want Paulson? Oops. Oh, where'd my phone go? Just fell out of my lap. All right, so nobody wants Paulson. So I don't know what we're going to do at DH. I don't know what we're going to do at DH. We got to keep our pitching the way it is. We can't screw with our pitching staff, I don't think. Serna, Appleby, McKinney, Dollard, and Powell. So we bring the rookie up. And our bullpen is fine. Our backup infielder is Moore. Our backup outfielder is Mitchell. Our backup catcher is Jackson. Papano can hit in a pinch. So yeah, really, I think all we need is another bat. We can't obviously afford any of the big bats. Wouldn't mind bringing Heriberto back if his demand fell. Obviously, we can't afford him at $12 million since we have two. Yeah, we can't do anything right now. We need to just sort of wait. None of these. Let's do it this way. Let's look at batting ratings. What does Gallo want? Gallo only wants 2.6. Oh, he was really, really bad. -2 WAR his last season in the majors. Serta's a possibility. We're going to wait. I mean, I'm not going to sign anybody yet. We're going to wait a couple weeks and see what we see. This could be a quick off season because there's not much for us to do in reality. We are pretty stacked and ready to go. We just need... Oh, right. We have David Abreu. I forgot about that. That's perfect. Abreu's our center fielder. Jarrito becomes our DH. There we go. I completely forgot about that. Completely forgot about that. And then Caldwell can start in left. Yeah, we don't need a bat. We don't really need anything. So we'll get to the winter meetings. We'll get to the Rule 5. We'll see if there's anything of note there. And then we'll just kind of move on. Yeah, I don't think there are a lot of changes we're going to need to make here. Johnny Ray signs elsewhere. He gets his money with the Yankees. 5 years, $98 million. Good for him. No hate there. Colorado will pick first. Let's look at the trade block, see if there's anybody there that we're interested in. Edgar Quero. Had Byron do his first year, and he's still hitting, man. He is still hitting. Yeah, nothing there, guys. Nothing there. Let's just get to the Rule 5. I think we may just sim through this. So, yeah, I'm going to sim ahead up to, I don't know. I think at this point, so they want to offer us Anderson Abito and Bob Leslie, who I don't really care about. But Bito's quite good for Brad Callen and Pat Dill. Let's discuss. I don't want Leslie. What if we did it that way? What if we offered, what if we let you keep Leslie? All right, fine. You want this deal? I'll give you this deal. Sure. Great. Cool. Pick up another reliever. Wonderful. We have 15. Yeah, we are going to need to call. Wait, how many players do we have on our roster? How do we only have 27? That doesn't make any sense. That can't be right. We have 15 pitchers. Doesn't make any sense. We might need another bat, but I'm not going to worry about it right now. Let's get to the Rule 5. I'm gonna get through the Rule 5, and then I think I'm just gonna sim to the beginning of the regular season. I think we may end it after the Rule 5. Actually, we lose Royce Lewis, but fan interest is still at 100%. I think. After the Rule 5, I'm just going to sim to... Oh, no. Oh, no. Yeah, I am... He's not going to be with us this year, but for the sake of future... Chicago White Sox management, I am going to go in and I am going to fix this. International. Yep. That there was no reason that I would have left him exposed in the Rule 5. I just wasn't paying attention, so I'm going to go ahead and make that change. Again, he's probably never going to play for me, but he will likely play for whoever takes over for me, and I don't want to Saros. It might be time to trade him. I think it's definitely time to trade him. We got Mike Alboran, Mr. Magnificent, 25 years old, absolutely can destroy lefties already. We make a trade with the crosstown Chicago Cubs, Tyler Hacker, we've already looked at. He was on waivers this year. Yep. We're going to trade Saros for Mike Alboran. Theo doesn't like it. I mean, Saros looks okay. We like him more than OSA does, but, I mean, he shouldn't be in rookie ball anymore, but those ratings are just all right. Alboran can play all over the diamond. He's slightly above average everywhere. He can already destroy lefties. Yeah, I'm going to make that deal. Let's just look at pitchers real quick. I don't think we're making any moves here in the Rule 5. was really good with Milwaukee last year. Yeah, but nothing. Nothing that screams you got to take him. So we're gonna complete the Rule 5. And we lost Kreidler, which kind of sucks, but that's all right. All right, so we are set. Yeah, Andrews is going to be. I mean, he's probably ready to. I mean, he's probably ready to go now. In reality, so maybe we do put him on the 40 man. And then. Yeah, I don't know that I need to make another change right now. I think we run with what we have. I like the pickup of Mike Albaran. Probably play every day against lefties, which is good. That's good because we're pretty left-handed heavy. We can stick him in left field for Slade Caldwell because he can play left. 60, 55, 50. He's a fine left fielder, so maybe he becomes our starting left fielder against lefties. We get Abreu back soon. So, yeah, cool. All right, guys, that's going to do it for this episode. In the International Amateurs, I'm going to go after that pitcher. When we come back, I'll let you know if we got him. But next episode will be the start of our final season as we look for 5 World Series titles in 6 years as a member of the White Sox. As always, thank you so much for the support on this Let's Play. And I'll talk to you all Sunday, the live stream, Sunday night. 6 p.m. Central Time on GM Games over on Twitch. Come hang out. I'll see you Sunday night. Take care. Bye-bye.